Hi everybody, I will be doing my presentation on stylist Jim Markham. His early life. Jim Markham was born on December 22nd, 1943. He has two siblings and his parents have been divorced since he was a toddler. At age 15, Jim Markham dropped out of high school to marry his pregnant girlfriend and attended Lubbock Barber School, becoming a licensed barber at age 16. Overview of what we will be going over. He's founded 4 hair care companies. He was a protege for celebrity stylist Jay Sebring. He introduced a new way for men to care for their hair, improved the Sebring technique, began as a barber in Farmington, New Mexico at the age of 15. He's won multiple awards and developed an educational program with Jay Sebring. Jim Markham was also an American hairstylist and serial entrepreneur. He began his career in Farmington, New Mexico, charging $1.50 per haircut. He's entered multiple haircutting and hairstyling competitions, winning numerous awards like the silver medal in the Olympics. He's also gotten a Health Magazine Award in 2006, a Beauty Entertainment Magazine in 2014, Beauty Industry West Entrepreneur of the Year in 2012. In 2007, he was entered as a Hall of Fame inductee for the Ernst & Young as on display in the Rockefeller Center in New York, New York. Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year for Consumer Retail Products, NAHA, which is the North American Hairstyling Awards Hall of Leaders, Orange County Business Journal Entrepreneur of the Year, ICMAD, Independent Cosmetic Manufacturers and Distributors for Cosmetic Innovator of the Year, all in 2007. In 2002, he also received the ICMAD for Entrepreneur of the Year, and in 1967, that is when he won the silver medal in the hairstyling Olympics. He won first place national championship, first place Southwest Regional Championship, first place Colorado State Championship, and first place New Mexico State Championship. Jim Markham has also worked with a number of celebrities, including Nancy High, who is the set director for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and he worked alongside her as a technical consultant. He's also worked with Paul Newman, Steve McQueen, Frank Sinatra, Johnny Carson, Peter Lawford, and Wolfman Jack. He also taught film producer and celebrity stylist John Peters the Sebring method. Paul Newman also hired him to be the on-set hairstylist for every movie he did in the early 1980s. He's also worked with John Huston, George Roy Hill, Richard Benjamin, Ricky Nelson, Peter Lupus, Andy Williams, Henry Fonz, James Garner, and like I said, many, many more celebrities. His 4 hair care companies that Jim Markham has owned and started himself include Markham Products, ABBA Pure and Natural Hair Care, Pureology Serious Color Care, Colorproof Color Care Authority. He's founded 4 different hair care companies and has sold one and currently has one of those companies at the forefront for himself. In 1972, he founded Markham Products. In 1989, he went back to California and founded ABBA. In 2001, Jim Markham founded Pureology. By 2007, Pureology was also on track to do more than $263 million. In 2011, Jim Markham founded Colorproof. In 1972 is when he founded Markham Products. He got help from investors, including Peter Lawford. He later sold Markham Products in 1981 to move back to Albuquerque and opened up a franchise salon. Jim Markham intended it to be a franchise chain, but realized his true entrepreneurship passion, which was product development. In 1989, he went back to California and founded ABBA Pure and Natural Hair Care to address a gap he saw in women's market. It was also the first to market with natural-based vegan hair care products that qualified under PETA's guidelines to be vegan and cruelty-free. ABBA Pure and Natural Hair Care was also permitted usage of the PETA logo symbols. In 2001, Pureology Serious Color Care began as a result of Jim Markham developing sulfate-free formulas for a friend of Cheryl Markham, who was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. It also pioneered the sulfate-free movement. By 2001, it was on track to do more than $263 million in retail sales. It was up from $200 million in 2006, and on May 8, 2007, Pureology was bought by L'Oreal for $20 million and relocated to their headquarters in New York. In 2011, Jim Markham founded Colorproof Hair Care Authority. It currently is the forefront of ingredient technical advancements. Colorproof Hair Care Authority has also continued to lead the industry with innovations such as professional hair care products that are hypoallergenic, silicone-free, and fragrance-free for color-treated hair. Jim Markham is also a protege for celebrity stylist Jay Sebring. He became the successor after Jay Sebring passed, advanced the Sebring cutting technique, improved men's hair care in the early 1970s. He also emphasizes hair cutting and growth for those men in the early 1970s. He took and improved the Sebring method and coined it the Markham method, taught John Peters the Sebring method, and also challenged Jay Sebring before becoming his protege. In 1967, after reading in a Playboy magazine that celebrity stylist Jay Sebring was charging $50 for a haircut, he went to Hollywood to challenge him to see who had the best styling technique. He lost, but agreed to pay a franchise fee and learned Sebring's methodologies. Sebring International. This is also when he helped develop an educational program for Sebring hairstyling techniques. It was based in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It was the first distributor for Sebring products. And in 1969, after Jay Sebring was murdered, Jim Markham then became president/CEO of the company. And then over the next 2 years, it expanded Sebring products while also taking over his clients. Sebring International is sold sometime after Jay Sebring had passed. Jay Sebring's father put the company in bankruptcy, so Jim Markham and 2 other partners bought the company and continued to expand. Then a partner dispute led to Sebring International being put into receivership. Eventually, Jim Markham and the 2 partners reached an agreement and formed his own company, that being Markham Products. In conclusion, Jim Markham's career is very inspiring and motivating to up-and-coming cosmetologists. He's done very well for himself, starting out young and being able to train under Jay Sebring. He also has some most recent achievements, like a book he wrote, working with chemists, and latest innovation, Super Shear. Working with the chemists, he's worked with them to create a breakthrough system called BioRepairs, which is a drug-free formula designed to help prevent hair loss and thinning. The latest innovation, Super Shear, features the first professional, silicone-free, fragrance-free, and clinically tested hypoallergenic products for color-treated hair. Overall, I really enjoyed learning about Jim Markham and found his early life and career really interesting. Jim Markham also has a book out detailing his life and more in depth to his career. It's called Big Lucky, Serial Entrepreneur Jim Markham's Secret Formula to Success. Thank you to everybody who's watched, and I hope you guys all learned something just like I did.